You like that that cookie one? Yeah. All right, we'll have to see on them. We'll have to see on them. I'm gonna like it as well. You think so? I haven't even been eating. Hey, what's going on? AD, mates, do it for me, baby. What's up, mate, brother? Dun, 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 dun. Ice, ice. What's going on, Iceman lad? How are you? Yeah, brother. I had a cancellation in my personal training client soon. No arrows, only attack with the bow. Sheesh, what the fuck, bro? Can I actually do it? Yo, low key. I didn't even know that was a possibility. Can I just whack people with the fucking bow? I don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah, what's up, Josh? Party, party. How you feeling today, brother? How you feeling today? Yo, you know what, dude? No, we can't. We just have to use the Greatbow with the DLC talismans. Yo, the Greatbow animation is funny, dude. It just knocks them on their fucking ass, bro. Oh my god, that's funny. Dude, this is gonna be an amazing run, bro. I'm sure that the incredible slowness of the Great Arrow will not affect us horribly in bosses like Godfrey. How are we doing, Corey? Oh, the Jacobs Variety. What's going on, lad? Much love to I Build Speakers. Oh, yo, I got working, mail working. Yo, whoa. I got. The woodworking mill is up and running. Are you kidding me? Let's fucking go, baby. Hey, yeah, what's the first thing we're woodworking? Come on, there, Hippo in the morning. Our Hippo does not buckle a yield when faced with the cruelty of this world. Our Hippo, no jump animation, why would? By the time. No, you can't. We're so fucked, bro. We're doing a Greatbow run from start to finish. We're so fucked, dude. We're so fucked. You got backdate today? Love to hear it live. Huge! Friday, brother, 11 streams in a row. Holy, yo. Dude, we're so fucked. Oh, God. Thank God Greatbows don't take 3 to 7 business days to shoot. Why are they so long, bro? This is the first time I've ever shot a Greatbow was setting up this one. The damage isn't bad. Fucking hell, bro. Why is the recovery animation so long? I already know Godfrey's going to be absolute hell. Godfrey is going to be absolute hell. There's no shot, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Iceman with the 15th street, baby. Working and lurking. Called the store to tell him I would be in today because, yeah, you call it up at work. Oh. You tell him, oh, the black bow? No, we haven't done that. We haven't done that. I'm sorry to hear that, Josh, but I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Josh had 103-degree fever just 2 days ago, bro. Just 2 days ago. Yeah, Josh, are you getting some Resident Evil Requiem in while you're resting up, brother? Getting some Resident Evil Requiem in while you're resting up?
It's tightly booked. You'll breach the...
Yo, I didn't realize until you said your W in the live last night, Josh. I didn't realize how cracked you were at Resident Evil Requiem. Sub 4 hours with no blood and no deaths is actually fucking crazy. Currently out on another walk. Yo, my guy Freddy. Just like me for real, baby! I'm telling you right now, if I could live off of walks alone, I would. I love getting that sun on me when I'm walking, you know. Unfortunately, it's cloudy. It's cloudy today. It's cloudy today, but we've been getting a lot of sunlight. Yeah, the damage isn't bad, but I don't know when we're gonna find windows of opportunity to actually use it, you know? Yo, what's going on, Indra lad? Oh my gosh, dude, we just got Exodia obliterated, bro. We just got Exodia obliterated. The damage isn't too bad, but I just don't know for certain bosses, because Godfrey goes across the whole arena to hit you. You know what I mean? He like goes across the whole thing. I promise you got to finish Requiem. There's a section towards the end I think that you'll love. I really want to. Hey, what's up? How we doing, Fridge? Yo, you inspired me with your 15-hour workday yesterday, Fridge. That when I had a cancellation in personal training, I was like, you know what? We're gonna try to get a run in before. We're gonna try to get a run. We're gonna try to get a run. Hey, what's going on, Raiden Lad? Raiden F, baby. Yo, these jump scares are out of fucking control. How did there 2 jump scares already? The stream just started. I have a storm at a 40 and 47 mile per hour. Oh, hell no. But I have Pokemon to catch. You love it. God, for fuck's sake, bro. It's dry starting pretty optimal for gains. It's one of those things that LFGs, don't you sees? We've got Kaden, much love you sees. It's Kaden with W's. What's going on, Guac? Hey, there's the Fridge, bro. Much love, brother. Much love. All right, let's see. Boss number 2 with the Greatbow. You know, Margaret wasn't. God, fuck, bro. Crimson Desert is the best game. I don't know, bro. There's like 10,000 people right now on Twitch watching Elden. Really, Corey? I don't know if there will be 10,000 people on a Tuesday afternoon watching Crimson Desert when it comes out. There might be. I'm just not sure. Oh, dude, the storm negates the arrows.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Holy. Yo, okay. Who is Jeff's Juicy Feet? It's not funny. Yo. I know that's somebody from the Sway Farm. Crimson Dessert's a 6. Marcus says, I got an $80 refund from Crimson Desert. God, it's so slow. Yeah, Marcus, I heard it starts off, speaking of slow, I heard it starts off extremely slow, that Crimson Desert.
I am the Lord.
Oh my God, bro. Yo. If Crimson Desert becomes Chef's #1 game, I will switch to Islam. What's up, holographic brother? NFG to holographic. Yo, bro, the Rivers of Blood run was so fun. It was, hey, Fire God, thank you for the perfume, baby. Love me a good perfume. And by a good perfume, yo, I don't think these magic arrows are the move that I thought that they would be, bro. We'll put on Golem Great arrows, I suppose. In my head, I was like, this is gonna be great. I know you're sick of bow. Yo, honestly, this is my first ever Greatbow. It's so slay. It is so fucking slay, bro. I don't know how we're gonna do this, dude. I don't. Oh, we got to Guy Gus W. Oh, I love to see it. Love to see it, baby. Hold on. We need to scroll up. We need to scroll up, Scotty. Speaking of W's, bro, I see Hardy Party. God. With the 130 stream streak, baby. Let's go! Second highest streak in the fam! Hey, top of the afternoon to you, Magnificent Marnie. The work W. I'm going to work the computer somewhat permanently from now on. They're required of 2 people. Dev needs to be here for the second Geigos W. Wait. So, Geigos, you're talking about the inside instead of loading up the trucks. How they were saying that they needed people to do it, and you were the most senior of the 3 people that signed up. Are you saying that they're making it like a permanent position, so you'll be doing it each time? So I'm understanding it right. The new permanent position. No more loading trucks for that guy. Ghost baby. How do you think about a reject Dylan a run? We tried it. You can't get into the capital. It's blocked off if you reject him. The black bow will be lots of fun. It has the light bow moveset and barrage, and it procs status effects. That sounds cool. This is hell. This is hell. This is hell. Our sages do not book of the year with based with the left my ass off. Of course, you gotta protect the fridge. By the way, I'm deadly for the spiders, so this is just here over. Yo, Iceland. My friend Markel was telling me, he's like, yo, chef, you gotta go to Iceland, and the mountains are the most beautiful in the entire world over there. That's what he said. Dev is around, but she's just laying down at the very moment. She's just laying down at the very moment. I don't know if she wants to come on live quite yet. Dev is a creature of habitat. Until she kind of gets up and going, she does not really. It's the order of operations is wrong for Dev to come on the live stream right now. You know what I mean? Yo, Marcus, I did arm wrestling, proved your 99 strength build, and left. What, over in Crimson Dessert? You can arm wrestle in that game? That sounds fucking sick, bro. Iceland's 90% land. Oh, but he said like the mountains and stuff are really sick. He said the mountains are really sick. He said I want to check them out. I didn't realize that he lived in Iceland until the other day. I was talking about you. You weren't in the live, I don't think. You're in and out, Iceman. I think you had left for the night. And I was talking about you. I was like, yeah, we have this custom sound whenever Iceman joins. Really cool guy. All this. He's like, oh, yo, I'm from Iceland. There's Markel. I can't believe I missed the end of the maddening hand. The maddening hand cooks, bro. The maddening hand fucking cooks. Yo, you know what? I will say this about the Greatbow. I'll say this. I am happy that I'm pretty sure I could just snipe this fucker. Yeah, hell yeah. I don't have to dodge those anymore. What's going on, JT? Hell yeah, we gotta go. Yo, Qwerty's back. Let's go, Qwerty. Yo, Shredded Shiva, we had 3 runs yesterday, because we had a break, dude. We had the maddening hand, we had the rivers of blood, and we had another easy run. Ooh. LFG. I'd rather fight 2. Hey, what's going on, Affinity? Yes, sir. Over in the States, it's early afternoon. So I'm a full-time personal trainer, and normally I'm training a client right now. But I had a cancellation, so I was like, bad guy. Hey, wake up in Bankai. Yo, the last one of the nights, Lucky was missing on you. He was paying about the gig Bankai everywhere. Yeah, bro. I'm not a fan. The bow runs are tough. LFGs, don't you see? I missed your Sekiro videos. Yo, I love Sekiro, bro. Sekiro is super fun. I think we're gonna play Sekiro 2 when it comes out. LFGC, much love to the one and only Sway Fam. It's the one. Have to add a comment to get the alert. Let's go, big hearts, me. LFG2. Yo, magnificent Marty with the 30 stream straight. Da, 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 da. I'll change it to that from now on. I'll change it to that from now on. That's the command I had it set to. I have to get in the Dark Souls one. That was like I had it set to that because of what you said specifically the first day, but I'll change it to that one. I like it better. I don't want people to think I'm asking for that or anything like that. I just created it too because the first time you were like, hey, is there a link I can just directly donate? And I feel weird putting exclamation dono in the live like I'm asking for a donation. Sekiro 2? Oh yeah. Sekiro 2 is currently not in the works, but I hope that it is someday. Bro, the Greatbow is fun to just fucking snipe people with, bro. We need more sensors. Oi! The live sensors go hard, bro. The live sensors go hard. Oh, dang, I didn't have that. That's actually a concept. It is not a concept, unfortunately. I wish that it was. I wish that it was. All right, let's make this dog sit here. Mega Jinx says, I gotta say, your schedule must be crazy running so often. Oh, yeah. There's no way I'd be able to be live as often as I am if it wasn't for Dev. Oh my god, bro! If we can just get like an attack off. Oh, he's Agile. Come on, come on, come on. Get him out! I am in the Lucaria Academy. I'm also not Kratos, also welcome in. Holy smokes, bro! Look, this is the Greatbow. This is the Greatbow. We've got all the DLC talismans on it. Hey, how are we doing, women's breast enthusiast? Welcome in. Welcome in. Mitochondria and Cardamate? Yeah, the Sekiro anime is being created right now. We watched the trailer for it on my live the other day. Seems pretty cool. I don't know. Doing your first playthrough with a bleed build, stuck at the Dramatic Tree Sentinel. I'm level 37. Here's the thing about the Dramatic Tree Sentinel, man emoji name. For the Dramatic Tree Sentinel, what you got to keep in mind is that whenever he does a slam attack, he almost always follows it up with a second. So do 2 dodges minimum before counter attacking him. He very rarely does a third. Very rarely. So just 2. Just 2 and you're good to go. On the leaderboard for likes, it throws me off because you don't actually have a username. It's just like a spacebar. Bro, look at Moongrim getting knocked on his A assist to the hockey sticks. All my homies hate Moongrim, bro. Oh, this might be a problem. Get him out! Hey, what's up, George? How does Brad do it say fast? Are you playing 24/7? No. We did 3 runs yesterday, back to back to back. Let me see if Dev wants to, if I can get Dev. I have a feeling it's not in Dev's order. Guy goes, it's not in Dev's order of operations to come out on the live stream this early. So she might say no. Let me see if I can convince her. I'll tell her that there's a guide ghost up. Being requested, there's a little too early. Is it out of the order of operations? Okay. Yeah, Dev is getting ready for the day currently. She's getting ready for the day currently. She's getting ready for the day currently. She's getting ready for the day. I think she'll want to come out if it has to do with what I suspect it is, because she loves to keep up with. If it has to do with a certain person that you've been talking to on, I'm gonna say quiet. If it has to do with a certain person you've been talking to on Snap. She said, give me 15 minutes and then she'll be over. Oh no! Yo, am I gonna get soft locked here? I don't even think I can hit one of the... Oh, dude, we're cooked. We're not gonna be able to hit these guys. Okay, oh fuck. Oh, this might be the hardest fucking... Oh, dude, we're so close. Come on. Damn. What were you gonna do if you got soft lock with the weapon? I have no idea. Try to figure out different strategy. One. I never even considered it a possibility that we would get soft locked. Holy. This is gonna be the hardest boss of the run. Oh my gosh, bro! A soft lock is when you. Yeah, Mikey with the big roses. Thank you so much, Michael. Ah, hell yeah, Mego says we got this. Better not die, yo. I almost died to the books, bro. You imagine trying to fight Melania with this bow? Oh my god. GDI might be worse. Yo, don't put that on me.
My beloved.
We were on 92 last night. Hell yeah. We did 3 runs last night.
I will hold thee.
What talismans are we doing for this? The talismans that increase. Ow. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, get up, you coward! I get up. Nothing gets me down. I got to row, row, row with the punches. Get her out! Get her the fuck out! All right. Time for the first 3 of us. Is the Greatbow actually Renella's kryptonite? Let's go! We're using the best bolts, the Golem's great arrows, and we've got on, I should probably remove these now that we're not using the magic arrows. Arrows, Sting Talisman, Soaring Talisman. And I think we put on... For the last one, we were using the magic bolts at first. We were doing the magic bolts. A soft lock, like for example, let's say it was impossible for me to hit the kids that share the books. Let's say every single time I tried to hit them, they hit me with their books, and I wasn't able to attack them with the bow at all. I would be locked into the game. It's referred to as a soft lock, because even though it would be possible to go through the game, I wouldn't realistically be able to. It would be referred to as a soft lock. Yeah, the DLC talisman helps a lot. The DLC talisman helps a lot, yeah. We've got the arrow soaring talisman, and we have the Greatbow at plus 25. And we have our strength and dex maxed out. The Greatbow scales with them. So it's definitely a min-max build for sure. It's definitely a min-max build. I think we try to keep our HP at full too. I think we run it like that. We're playing all the bosses required to beat the game. I don't know if Melania would work with this bow, honestly, because she has her auto dodge feature. But luckily she's not a required boss, so we don't have to try to solve that. I wonder what else we could realistically put on here. Maybe just... I don't like this because it drains our health. 20% more damage would be nice, but we'll just put on the stamina. Okay, the next boss is going to be the first real boss. Stagger her. She's got like an auto dodge feature, you know. Born and raised in Ireland, but I'm in the States now. How many required bosses per run do you have to do? 14. We often do more, but like depending on the weapon, but at least 14 bosses. The objective is to beat Elden Ring from start to finish with each weapon. Say the stain bar 2 that increases stagger chances. Yeah, do these? That's a good idea, but I think it only lasts for like 20 seconds, right? It would be better than just increasing our stamina there. We put that in, Plague Raven. Good idea. Yeah, I've got that as well. Yeah, the required bosses are Murgots, Godric, the Red Wolf, Ranella, the Dramatic Tree Sentinel, Ghost of Godfrey, the Omelette King, Fire Giant, Goldskindir, Melkath, Gideon, Godfrey, Radagon, Elden Beast, 14. Holy. Your friend has the Bloodhound's Fang +5 before Margit. What should I tell him? Tell him enjoy cooking, right? He's gonna dominate. +5 is plenty. Melkath might be an issue. I don't know how we're gonna be able to do Melkath. But honestly, the Ghost of Godfrey fight might be just as hard because he stays on top of you, and if you try to run away from him, he like speeds across the map and does that stomp attack. I don't know. Yeah, we might have to figure something out immediately, like when we get to the Ghost of Godfrey. I think we might be cooked. What are your thoughts on the Bloodhound things? I fucking love it. I think it's a good weapon for like beginners because it does a lot of things like decent. It's got okay stagger, okay status build up. It's got okay damage. I think for beginners it's a really good weapon to like learn the mechanics of the game. What I look for in a weapon is I want a weapon to be really good in one area. I want a weapon to be really good in like fast attacks. I want a weapon to be really good in staggering, like or I want a weapon to be really good in applying status. The Bloodhound thing is pretty good at all of this, but it's not really like great at any one of them. So I think it's I think the Bloodhound thing is a good weapon, especially when you're figuring out the game's mechanics. But once you master the game's mechanics, I think it falls off a little bit. That being said, it's a very fun weapon. Really enjoy using it. But in my run with it, compared to some of the other weapons that, you know, like some of the colossal weapons that you can stagger really well, hell, even the hammer class weapons. Yeah, it was the weapon you used in your first playthrough, and for a good reason. 7 mile walk, done and dusted. Hey, Dev, we're gonna walk 7 miles today. Sound good? Devin said she's down for a 7 mile walk. We're gonna live stream it. Freddie said it. Weir said it. Jeremy says, so pretty much you've beaten the game 411 times. Yes, sir. And we've done it 94 times before this. Much love to that. It is MP. Much love. LFG, we've got Lito here. Lito with the follow. And I swear it's Lito. I have done the silliest tree spear. The Ashworm was fun. Even the bows. We got a bow right now, the Greatbow. LFG2, Jeremy. And you know what? We've got King Pixel and much love, you see. It's King Pixel and we. More than 94? Correct. A lot of the runs, over half, I would say probably over 80% of the runs will take place in New Game Plus. Thank you very much, Lita. Is it safe to say this is your favorite game of all time? This is my favorite game of all time. And honestly, I don't even think it's a hot take that Elden Ring is the best game of all time. I don't think that it is. Some of the metrics that I use to determine the best game of all time, because everyone has their subjective opinion. But if you want to look at like data, I think a really good way to view a game's standing in like an all-time manner is to go to Twitch and look up how many people are currently watching the game. And if you get to games that are out for more than 3 years or more, especially single player games, not competitive games like Fortnite, but if you look at single player games that have been out for more than 3 years, I'll give you a perfect example. When Elden Ring came out in 2022, a lot of people A lot of people were saying that God of War Ragnarok deserved Game of the Year over Elden Ring. It was actually a back and forth, you know. If we go to Twitch right now, we can see a game's all-time GOAT status. If we say, hey, over 3 years later, how many people are still still love the game so much that they just want to watch people play it? I think that's a really good metric to determine a game's like all-time, you know, watch list. So, yeah, electrolytes are good pre-workouts. Electrolytes. So let's just take a look at it. Actually, that's because I'm curious too. Let's just take a look at it. I suspect it's a lot more. Let's just take a wild look. Let's see. We'll put it up here. I'll just show it live. So here we are. We're over on Twitch now. I put it up here. We're over here. We'll even show YouTube as well, just in case anyone's lurking on YouTube. So we'll edit. So right now there's about 10,000 people watching Elden Ring. This is a game that came out 4 years ago. Let's look at God of War, which got second place in all the awards that year. God of War Ragnarok, the newest God of War. There's 200 people watching that right now. So that's kind of crazy if you think about it. These games came out about the same time, and now 4 years later, there's 200 people that are wanting to watch God of War Ragnarok playthroughs, and there's 10,000 people watching Elden Ring playthroughs. You know, another game that I would consider an all-time game would be like Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Let's look it up. So Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, a game that came out in 1999, still has more viewers right now than God of War. Now let's look at what another timeless Legend of Zelda game is. I mean, maybe Breath of the Wild. People say the Breath of the Wild is an all-time great game. 159 viewers. Mario 64, another all-time great game. And Mario 64, I think, was 1998. Super Mario 64, 881. So that's incredible. The thing with God of War is that it's one of those one-time playthrough and leave it alone games. I would agree with that. It's still a great game, but I don't think it's a timeless game. So Crimson Desert just came out. It's going to have a ton of viewers. So you're kind of comparing apples to oranges. We could look at Crimson Desert like 3 years from now. So Dev said Animal Crossing. This is a really good... Animal Crossing came out, I think, 7 years ago. I bet there's a good amount of people watching Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New Horizons currently has 2,100 people that came out. Currently has 2,100 people watching. I think it came out in 2018, I believe. Like, so that's pretty good. That's almost 10 years ago. Speedrunning communities will skew those numbers, and that's fair. But I think a game could be considered timeless if it's so good that people are still speedrunning it, you know, that much later. So I think the speedrunning stuff can add into it. But here's the thing. I really think that Elden Ring, when it's all said and done, look at this. The data just updated. There's 13,400 people that are on a Tuesday afternoon that are like, hey, I don't want to play Elden Ring. It's so good, I want to watch it be played. Because it's, you know, with Elden Ring, a lot of people are like, oh, I love watching people play through this game that I love so much. Oh, I remember finding that. Oh, I remember struggling on that boss. And for me, it's easy when I'm scrolling through, I see people playing, and I'm like, oh, man, you know, this guy's on Milkoff. I remember being stuck on him the first time I played him. Elden Ring Night Train is a spin-off of Elden Ring. And it came out last year, and there's only 1,100 people that are viewing it, 13 times less than Elden Ring. So this is just my opinion, and feel free to disagree, because it is just an opinion. Your favorite game is always going to be subjective, but I think one objective way to look at a game is, you know, you put it in a category. So like, I'm not comparing all of these games to multiplayer games that lots of people are playing, they're playing together, or like competitive games. I'm looking, hey, let's look at single player games, and let's avoid games that just came out, you know, this month or next month. I'm sure, for sure, there's you know, I'm sure if we type in Crimson Desert, there's going to be 50,000 people watching. There you go. 91,000 people watching Crimson Desert right now. So, but what was the most popular game last month? Resident Evil Requiem. So Resident Evil Requiem came out 1 month ago. That's a single player game, extremely popular series, and there's less people watching that right now than Elden Ring. Noah Tree, I won't look up art creators because that's a massive, you know, it's a different category. So I'm sure there's a lot of people watching art creators, but keep in mind that's like a different. So 32,000 watching art creators, but that's like it's team based and it's a few months old. To compare it to a single player game that's came out over 4 years ago, I think it's I don't think the comparison is like 1-to-1. So Noah Tree is a good comparison because that's a single player Souls-like game that came out last month. We'll do Noah Tree. Let's check out Noah Tree. Noah Tree, this game came out 6 weeks ago. Single player game. 622 compared to 14,000 in Elden Ring. Ghost of Tsunami. That's another good one. It's in that same. God. So Ghost of Tsunami's got 90 Tree, and the sequel, which a lot of people said should have been Game of the Year last year, has 122. Let's look up Expedition 33. That was the Game of the Year last year. They just got an expansion in December. Let's look up Expedition 30. It was my favorite game last year. Let's look it up. It broke all the Game Award. So 1.5 thousand viewers. And again, Elden Ring's at 14,000. This is just my opinion. I think when it's said and done, Elden Ring is just going to be considered the greatest game of all time. I don't think there will ever be something that can top Elden Ring. Sekiro's got 994. Black Myth Wukong. $169. Pokopia. Again, we'll look up Pokopia, but I don't think there's going to be a direct because Pokopia just came out this month. I think what I suspect is Pokopia will have a lot more viewers, but in a year, I don't think there will be as many people. But we'll look it up just for like comparison's sake. So 10,000. So yeah, actually, there's less people watching Pokopia than Expedition 33. Bloodborne. 238. Rayblox. Yeah, Rayblox is a good one. I bet there's a lot of people. A lot of people play it, but the people that are... God, with the jump scares. Holy. Okay, Roblox has 6,000 people watching, which is still great. Roblox is another one of those timeless games. God. Holy fuck. Yeah, so it's just an interesting exercise. A lot of people come in and ask me, you know, why do I play Elden Ring a lot? And we do play other games. But the reason Elden Ring is my main game, and I just think there's so much content, is, I mean, the game released over 4 years ago. And you know, right now on a random Tuesday, there's about 14,000 people watching it, you know? Hello Kitty Island Adventure is #1. My girl would probably agree with you on that. Let's look it up. Well, there's 25 people watching it. Hey, what's up, Thurman Lod? How are you, brother? Yeah, so that's just kind of interesting. And again, I'm not saying that the way to judge how good a game is, like objectively, is how many people are still watching playthroughs years later. I'm just saying it is a metric that we can look at. Like right now, today, it's a metric that exists that we can like compare to like other games and similar games. Not saying it's the best by any means, but it is interesting, and it does, you know, it does. That is one of the reasons why I love Elden Ring and why I continue to play it even after we beat it a lot, and we continue to do these challenges in it. You know, so it's a fun exercise. You could play Elden Ring for 400 hours and still not explore everything. I agree with that. I remember they said there are things we still haven't found in Elden Ring. I think the things that we still haven't found in Elden Ring is just our true selves, you know? Yeah, Kevin, how are you today? Thank you for the heart, me brother. Appreciate that, Mr. Kevin. How we doing, Michael? With the big roses. Let's go, bro. Hardy says, I found that if I'm streaming and just trying for numbers, it's less fun than finding a game I enjoy and playing it. I agree with that. But I think you got to blend the two. I think when you're streaming, the first and most important thing is what Josh said, which is if you're streaming, you want to stream a game that you enjoy. So I do enjoy Elden Ring. I also enjoyed, Resident Evil, and I do want to finish it like for one night. I also enjoyed Code Vein 2, but I won't finish Code Vein 2 because even though I really enjoyed it and it was fun, I just don't think it was a good enough game to where other people are down to follow along for like the adventure of it. I think it's very important to enjoy the game, but I think you want to find a game that you enjoy, and you also want to find a game that people love to watch, you know? Resident Evil's peak. I was loving Resident Evil, bro. I was loving it. Corporate Cruise! LFGs and don't you all seize. Corporate Cruise says, I'm about to buy Crimson Dessert. I got convinced to buy it. Yo, if you're still streaming when we finish before I go to work, we'll raid Ava for sure. We'll raid Ava for sure. You'll be live. Ocarina of Time is one of your all-time favorite. I think Ocarina is a timeless game. The fact that there was 800 people watching Ocarina of Time, a game that came out in 1999, is crazy. Yo, I'll be very interested. I'll be very interested to hear your thoughts on it, Corporal Cruz. I'll be very interested. We're starting our playthrough on the 1st for sure. All right, let's see how this goes. This is going to be a tough one, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to get up close and personal. Let's see. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh, fuck. Let's see if we can get one in. Beautiful. Nice dodge. It's gonna be close. Ah! The Greatbows are crazy. No. Oh, thanks, Mega Jinx, bro. No, it's not modded. It's not modded. Yeah, his lightning's fucked. It's just min-max. Went up in a no-hit. It's a Greatbow! Juicy. Hey, what's up there? Stayman Don! You like Burger King? I'm also a Burger King enjoyer. Let's charge it up. Charge it up, Scotty. Ahmed says this must be torture. I think torture is more like being tortured. Oh, fuck. Are we cooked? Yeah. He's one shot. Come on. Let's go! Huge! I think torture is more like being tortured. Such wide words from Kratos. Yo, I'm not Kratos, bro. I am the god of war. Okay, no, I'm not fucking Kratos. Come on, bro. I don't look like Kratos. Mega Jinx says the restraints you have to not have tried a quick shot there while he was charging unparalleled. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it, bro. I was thinking about it. He is Sir Elden Ring. John Elden Ring, bro. Hey, much love, bro. Yo, Guy Gus, I think Dev's almost done getting ready. We got a Guy Gus W coming up. Dev's gonna be so happy. You ever in Virginia? West Virginia, bring home. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, early stream because I had a cancellation. And I actually have to go back. I actually have to get back to work in a couple hours. How long have you been doing this? What is today? The 24th? We started on the 7th, so that's about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Bang! Guy says, I'm in Texas, so we mean to get Whataburger. You know, I'm in Texas too, but I low-key, I think McDonald's is better than Whataburger. Is that cringe? Favorite weapon of all time, says Alan. This is not gonna help the Kratos acquisitions, but I think my favorite weapon is the club, bro. The stone club specifically. Something about just bonking fuckers with a stone club is so fun, bro. How many hours do I have? Oh, fuck, I don't even have YouTube's chatting. I'm so sorry, YouTube.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base.
Holy. I've got to re-add it. I'm so sorry, Sharp. I'm so sorry. If you're still here, humblest apologies. I didn't have YouTube's chat up at all. Holy hell.
To ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell.
My bad.
I shall leave Torrent.
I have to re-add YouTube's chat in OBS every time. I'm sorry.
I wish you
The glorious Nikiba will always be your favorite. I think it's so fun. I think Nikiba's my favorite katana. So sorry. Yo, Sharp, I gotta ask, by any chance, are you Sharp Brink Sharp? Over on Twitch, was one of my good friends like years ago. I see JT, so I also realized he might be JT. Why am I heavy attacks? That's just where I put the Golem's Great Arrow in the heavy attack slot. And it does the most damage. West Virginia, take me home. Hey, Jared, how you doing today, brother? Doing today. You never answered my question. Oh, so sorry about that. I have 1,052 hours in Elden. We are doing DLC weapons. Yesterday, we did the matting hand weapon. We did the perfume bottles. JT from TikTok. Okay, beautiful. I saw the JT as your profile picture, but I had a good friend named Sharpbrink that I lost contact with a couple years ago. Yo, it's Mexican Brazil, you guys. Can we get a happy birthday for Mexican Brazil? A 29th birthday, you guys. Can we get some happy birthdays in the live stream for Mexican Bernardo? Bernardo, brother! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bernardo. Happy birthday to you. And many more, baby, in honor of Mexican Bernardo. Ra, happy birthday birthdays from Tyler. Happy birthdays from Alice in Wonderland. Happy birthdays from me, Magnificent Marnie. Let's get it. Eczema with happy birthdays. We have to beat the game of Elden Ring. Happy birthday from Hardy Party. Let's get it. Stay man down with the birthday love. Get him out. Here we go. Yo, Deb, it's Mexican Fernanda's birthday. She said, oh, in like a happy voice. Here we fucking go. LG, you know. It is the one and only did the show. Mexican Bernardo. Here we go for sure. Hardest challenge you've ever done on Elden Ring? I think the level 1 Deathless challenge was the hardest one. Deathless is tough. Level 1 is tough. Doing them together, taking 107 attempts for the victory was really hard. That was a tough one. It was tough because every time you died, having to reset and re-get everything at level 1 was brutal. Yeah, much love. Yo, Mexican Bernardo, I hope that your birthday is as grand as you are, my friend. I hope your birthday is as grand as you are. Much love. We are doing the DLC weapons as well. Hey, pretty girl. Wow, you look very strong and very beautiful. Hi. Guy Gus had some news, then he wanted to wait for you to come here to
Is it about the girl?
I think it might be about the girl.
I'd like to hear about that.
Bro, you were on the shield yesterday? I was on the shield the day before yesterday. And we did 3 runs yesterday. Marnie with the highs. Dun 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 dun.
Where's Gus?
He's in. Hardy says hi, Dev.
Hi, Hardy. Do you feel better?
It's a Hardy party, dub, yeah.
I woke up with a sore throat today.
Yeah, Josh Hardy got Dev sick through the stream.
Yeah.
Poor Dev. Your favorite weapon? Yeah, Smith. I think I like the Stone Club, bro. I think the Stone Club is a fun weapon. You can really get some good bonks with the Stone Club. How long does it take me to beat the game? About between 90 minutes to 2 hours with a regular weapon. Some of these harder weapons, a bit more. I've got no idea how long the Greatbow will take.
Hi, Roddy.
It hasn't been too bad so far. It hasn't been too bad so far. I cut out of work again today, but I don't feel as bad about it because I'm feeling better the more I wake up.
No, don't feel bad, because honestly, if you're still contagious, it would cause more of an issue anyways. You shouldn't feel bad. People deserve to be sick and not have to freaking work during it.
The worst weapons so far were all of the shields and all of the crossbows and probably this weapon.
Gus.
Hey, what's up, new guy? Yo, thank you so much for the heart me, bro. Did Gus say his W?
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Can you?
If you don't mind.
So we have been texting nonstop, and I told her where I was from. She knew a general idea, but not exactly. I told her she would have to come down sometime since she knew the area, and she said she would love that. Yay! Then I told her I would come up one day to the nursing home she is training at and take her to lunch, and she said I would love that. Yay! Yeah, you should make the plans for it, like, ASAP.
Yeah, and then tell her, like, hey, I'm gonna be in that area this weekend. Do you want to grab lunch Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, do that.
Is there a weapon you're dreading to use? Honestly, this weapon, bro. It's so slated to fire. Kratos retired and is playing Elden. Okay. Yeah, I'm not the fucking God of War. I've got a full head of hair.
Yeah, I'm so happy, Gus.
You guys, can we get a W for my friend Guy Gus? Raise him up, Scotty. Let's go. Big W's there. That's one today. Oh, fuck. We're getting a counter of how many times I'm getting called the God of War, which I'm fucking not, by the way. Okay, maybe this won't be that bad.
Oh, I love this one.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is gonna be
I'm
bad.
gonna turn the air down for you.
Maybe this one won't be that bad. Okay, we do get punished pretty severely, but that's all right. I'm not bald! Yo, we might actually be in trouble. I wish we had something for more iframes, bro. I wouldn't have had to heal. That wasn't that bad. That was a lot better than I thought it would get. Would you rather level 1 hitless only with the crappy crossbow or with the fists? I don't think, yeah, I would rather do the fist. It would pretty much just be a no-hit run. Why no quick shot? This is the quick shot, bro. That's as fast as it goes. If you want to manipulate A-frames, then you'll love Dark Souls 2. It has a lovely stat called ADP. We are going to be playing Dark Souls 2 in honor of my good friend who recently passed away. Shadow curses. Yo, bro, Kratos retired is so crazy. I'm literally more shredded than Kratos in his prime. I'm not fucking retired. For fuck's sake. Eczema with the 10 streak, baby. LFGs and much love to that. It's excellent. Dark Souls 2 is get ganged up on simulator. So just like in real life. Holy. Oh, I forgot. These things have the same auto dodge that Melania has. Kratos beat God of War in real life and is beating them in Elden Ring. Oh. Yo! Stop calling me the God of War! But you're Irish Kratos. Dude, Miles. That death that you tagged me in of the level 1 Faith run was insane, bro. The timing. First of all, when he was in the air, that lightning are you cosplaying Mitochondria? No, I'm not cosplaying Mitochondria. He's not Kratos, he's the Iceman. Yo, my friend is the Iceman. My friend is the average Viking back. I'm not a Viking. I don't pillage villages, bro. Yeah, Jade, I appreciate the hydrate there, my brother. Kratos in his prime was a lean beast. To be fair, I never played the original God of Wars. I just played Rocks. You are either Kratos or a Viking. You can choose. Are those really my only two choices? Can't I just be a gamer that likes feet, allegedly? Which I don't. I remember when someone called Chef the Techno Viking. It was unacceptable, bro. Hey, what's going on, Mineheart? Fair Mineheart, baby! He doesn't pillage villages. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Odie class? Here we go. Bro, I don't raid villages. Holy. All right, we're gonna have to fight him cowardly at a long range, which I'm not. I didn't like this. Get him out! Holy. Get swole, get swole. LFG, much love to thee. I did not admit the feet, bro. Holy. I said allegedly. I really didn't. What's an accent? I was born and raised in Ireland. Did he support ICE? Are you talking about the immigration people? I assume. 26K so far today. That's what I like to hear, baby. We'll get to the 40K. Hell yeah. Hey, much love there. You didn't see. You just had to go into everything. It's getting tougher. It probably means ice cubes. If he's talking about ice cubes, I didn't like talking about ice cubes on stream. Can we get him out? You like that? Let's go! LFGs and much love to them. Yo, Greatbow's kind of hard. Bro, look at him just dodging the shit. Let's get a shot off. Hell yeah, sharp! JT Price. This be it? Get him out! Get him the fuck out, baby!
I could drop ties in this bitch. Drop like flies in this bitch. I cut ties in this bitch. I'll cut ties in your face. Cut you like a lace.
Why not lock onto him? When I'm locked onto him and I do the back step dodge, I only go straight backwards. If I'm not locked off on him, I can back step to the left or to the right. And I can set up better angles to try to get a shot off that way. Because the developers, they designed the boss's attacks to line up your angles from dodge rolls and not from back steps. So if you master the back step dodge, you can set yourself up in places and angles. You can set yourself up in places and angles to get off shots and attacks that you normally cannot. It took a long time to unlearn the roll dodging and pick up the back step dodging, but if you force yourself to do it, it's very beneficial. Perfume bottles? Yeah, they were pretty tough. We had to do Melania on that one.
Ask of the Aeonian
Can you please say, get over here? Hey! Get over here! Wish I could grow a beard like that.
I can set the and guide you down the path.
No one can have everything in life, brother. No one can have everything in life. I wish I wasn't dyslexic, and I wish my hair was thicker on the top of my head. And I also wish my IQ was bigger. What's the worst weapon you used so far? Any of the shields, bro. Any of the shields. I've used 3 shields, and they're all horrible. We actually have another shield today. We've got the jellyfish shield that we have to just use as an attack, and the shield of the guilty. We actually have more shields coming. Ever since we did the fire giant nose trap, we also have we don't have him, but we've got the first whip, the magma whip candlesticks as well. Beating Elden Ring with every weapon, it's been tough, especially when we get weapons like this. Doesn't the jellyfish shield poison? No, unfortunately not. Fortunately not. You're thinking of the summon. Zach Rhyme says, there are rumors today is the last day of the ranked season. Point number 1,145. We gotta finish top 1,000. We gotta finish top 1,000. Guy Gus says he's still rizzling them up. Glass shards only run win. That would have to be a different challenge because the glass shards aren't a win. When did you start this challenge? Like 2.5 weeks ago. Look him in, MKJ! Spitz said, how many times have you done this challenge? I swear I saw it further a while ago. That was most likely a content creator called Sheesh. He probably just had the gameplay. There probably wasn't a 6'3", 250-pound person visible. It's probably my friend Sheesh. He did his a bit different. Like, for example, he used sleeping potions every time he fought the Gods Kandua, which we don't do. He used teleports to, like, get across the map and just go straight to the bosses, which we don't do. And he also did all the melee weapons. He did not do the shields, the staffs, the seals, the bows, the crossbows, the great bows, or the shields like we're doing. So he did all the melee weapons. So he did like a version of this. To my knowledge, we're the first person that's doing like everything. No buffs, no consumables, just the weapon. Shadow of the Urn Tree worth buying? Hell yeah. Shadow of the Urn Tree is worth buying just for the weapons. Even if you didn't get a chance to fight the new bosses and the new DLC, Shadow of the Urn Tree is worth buying just to add the weapons to the base game. It's highly worth it. If you like Elden Ring, get Shadow of the Urn Tree. Don't even think twice about it. The Great Hunter Hammer, I have not. Get fucked. I have not done the jar cannon yet. I think the jar cannon and the Batista is gonna be fun, bro. Hey, later, Freddy, bro. We've done the magma blades, and that was one of my favorite runs. How we doing there? Young Airlock Doria. I've never played this game with a witness. LFG. Get him out! Starline Sword is damn good. I actually haven't played that one yet. This bow's been tough. We did the Rivers of Blood. Look at him, Eddie. Look back, man. We did the Rivers of Blood yesterday. The Rivers of Blood was sick. The Rivers of Blood just melted bosses even in 2026. Yo, new guy with the hearts! New guy with the roses! Hell yeah, brother. I'm not slow. Nocino says, hey bro, can you give me advice about how to go on a good calorie deficit? I'm going to apply it soon. Hell yeah. If I could give just one tip to help people stay in a calorie deficit, like somebody came up and put a gun to my head, said, Chef, you can only give one tip. My tip would be find a diet or a zero sugar soda pop that you love. Right now I'm drinking zero sugar root beer. I also drink zero sugar cream soda. I drink Coke Zero. but there's literally probably 100 different kinds of zero sugar soda or diet soda out there. They don't all taste the same. Try as many as you can until you find one that you love. And once you find that one that you love, spam it. Drink 12 a day if you want. Drink 12 a day. I bet the Rivers of Blood took 10 minutes. You know, it was funny. It's definitely not as broken as it was when the game released. Oh, dang. I just realized the Fire Giant might be tough, bro. Sportin says, bro, will you really be able to do all 411 weapons? I don't see why not. How big are my bicep measurements? Like 16 inches on flex. Flexed, I don't know. I've never measured them flexed or with a pump. I like the Nikiba over the Rivers of Blood, and here's why. It's got a bigger reach. It's got a higher damage output. And if you put on the double slash Ash of War with the blood affinity, you get the Rivers of Blood with more damage and a bigger reach. So I think objectively the Nikiba is better. And you can also switch out the Ash of War. The torch does count, and we have done all the torch runs. I actually double checked earlier. They're all done. I just started Elden Ring. Do you think the blood blade is good? Yeah, that's the perfect weapon for a beginner. LFG2 Alex. Yeah, I think the Bloodhound thing is the perfect weapon for a first playthrough in every sense of the word. You have more iframes with its Ash of War. It procs status. It can help you. I like the Nikiba over the Rivers of Blood. I like the Nikiba. BQ says, a big W every weapon chef. You're a madman. You know, it's been pretty hard and pretty fun as well, learning some of the different weapons. Been pretty hard and pretty fun. Some of them, like shields, are really hard. I've not done Radahn's Blade yet. That would be a fun one. LFGs, don't you see? We've got Sauce Father in the live, you see, with... Yo, Nate, thank you so much for the heart, brother. Let's go, baby! Whole game with every weapon. You are correct. We are beating Elden Ring with every weapon. Not clickbait. Beating it with every single weapon. And we're on the Greatbow today, which is a tough one. The damage is actually surprisingly good. With the right talisman setup with the DLC and fully upgrading the bow. However, the amount of time that it takes to fire is a problem. And I have a feeling the Melkath fight is going to be very, very bad. I predict. I don't know when we're going to find... does the fist count? Let me answer the question to explain. So that way, in case anyone has another specific question. Bro's a real life stream. So there's not a subjective definition for a weapon in Elden Ring. There is one objective way to define what a weapon is. And the reason I'm gonna say it like this is because people have asked, like, you know, throwing knives, glass shards, stuff like that. They said, you know, do those count? You said do fist count. Here's how you know if something's a weapon in Elden Ring. In Elden Ring, you have 6 slots where you can equip weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it can be equipped in your right hand argument 1, 2, 3, or the left hand argument 1, 2, 3, it's a weapon. If it can't, so I remove the Greatbow, now I have no weapons. I add the Greatbow, now I have one weapon, the Greatbow. Yeah, what's up, Georgie lad? Son of a... I think that's the first time I died on this stream. Okay, Rifters! Yo. Dying to gravity is insane. I've been there before, dude. All right, game of the year game. For this year, I have a feeling it's going to be Crimson Desert. It's still early, but Crimson Desert is controversial enough to get a lot of people talking about it, and thus a lot of people playing it. It's a beautiful game. If I had to make an early prediction, I would say Crimson Desert is probably going to win Game of the Year. That being said, if we were going off of what games were released in just March this time last year for who would win Game of the Year, it probably would have been Monster Hunter, you know? And they didn't even get a nomination. So we'll see. At this point, I'm going to say Crimson Desert. But, you know, Resident Evil was a really well-perceived game as well. I have a hard time seeing that happen. I think for a game to win Game of the Year, you need one really important thing, and that's controversy. The more people are talking about a game, saying it's good, saying it's bad, saying it's too hard, saying the story sucks, there's not enough story. I'm talking about all games of the year and games of the year past. The more people that talk about it, in my opinion, increase the chance of it getting Game of the Year. So I think, yeah, I think Crimson Desert's going to be a very controversial game due to its being just a massive game. It kind of having a part at the beginning where it's very slow. So a lot of people are getting to buy the game and then stop playing it and not like it. The people that keep playing it probably going to really love the game. And then people who didn't like the game are going to find any reason to say that it's a bad game. I haven't played it yet, for the record. But I can definitely see a formula brewing for it to win Game of the Year because so many people are talking about it. Yeah, I don't know how we would do Millennia in this. I really don't. I really don't. Finish this challenge before GTA 6. I think we'd be all right there. Grand Theft Auto is going to get Game of the Year. We'll see if it comes out. X says, how do you acquire a specific weapon for the run? New Game Plus, reload a save. It just depends on the weapon. So the rule I use to do this challenge is if it's a weapon that I can get in Limegrave or the Weeping Peninsula, what I consider the starts of the game, then we do the run in New Game Plus 0. And if it's a weapon that you get later, like you get the Greatbow in Khaled, I'm sure technically you could get a Greatbow and then do Murgat and do Godric and do a full playthrough. But I think most of the time when people do a full playthrough with the Greatbow, it's not going to be a New Game Plus 0. It'll probably be a New Game Plus 1 or farther. So that's why I made that rule, and that's how we stick with it. So pretty much just like so. For example, when we do the run with the dagger, we're going to do that New Game Plus 0. When we do the Scimitar, New Game Plus 0. When we did the run with the Rusted Anchor, which you get on the beach of Limegrove, we did that in New Game Plus 0, and we picked up the weapon as we went. So I think that rule makes a lot of sense because if somebody watches this YouTube series, which people have been watching it, each of these series we have edited down to like the boss fights with an explanation of the weapon and a tier list at the end. And if somebody wants to, see a weapon and a playthrough, and they're like, "Hey, I love this weapon. I want to do a playthrough of it from start to finish," and it's a late game weapon, it's a DLC weapon, they're going to be doing it in New Game Plus anyways, So I think the rule makes sense for that. Hardest weapon yet has definitely been the shields. All 3 of them that we've done. We've done the brass shield, the Beastman's jar shield, and we have done the there's one more. What was it? We did another shield. They were all equally extremely challenging. The thing about the shield runs are when you do them in New Game Plus 5 or later, they're fucking brutal. They're really hard. Really hard. Yeah, the Great Turtle Shield, that was the 3rd one that we did. We're gonna do every single weapon. If the Fire Visage is a weapon, it sounds like it is. I don't have all the weapons memorized, but we are doing every single weapon. If it's a weapon, we're gonna do it. She said she's rather busy this week, but she'll let me know next week when the best day is, I would stop talking. I would say, hey, sounds good, and I would stop talking to her. And then like this weekend, I would reach out like at that point. Because she probably is just really busy. But you want to show her that your time is valuable to her. My biggest rival? Michael Zocchi. Seals are included. We've only done one seal so far, the Frenzy Flame Seal, which is pretty fun. Oh, yeah, the shield that shoots fire, right, that'll be a grand run. Yeah. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. I just didn't know the name of it. Yeah, that run won't be too bad for sure. Golden parry only. Yeah, with the shields we would parry them, stance break them, and hit them when they were stunned. For the bosses that can get stance breaked. Yeah, what up, Crow? Happy Tuesday to you, brother. When you die to gravity? Oh, of course, bro. Michael Zocchi. Michael Floken Zocchi, bro. Look at this fucker running away like a Karen. Huge! How did you get plus 25 Greatbow? I upgraded it. Spinning stance. All right, let's clean off the damage. This is gonna be a tough one. We're cooked. This is going to be a tough one, you guys. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Now we're getting to the tough bosses. Somber Smithing Stones? You get Somber Smithing Stones in tons of ways, man. They're all over the game. You can check the Wicca if you're trying to find a certain Somber. You always struggle against the Fire Giant. I think just the long wind-up of this weapon's attacks are going to make it kind of tough. It's got a large recovery after you shoot as well, so you gotta kind of shoot and then get ready to dodge pretty close to immediately. See, I didn't have the frames to dodge after that shot. Kind of wild. I think we're just gonna have to be very slow on the Fire Giant. Nice and slow. Yeah, the bosses get a lot harder. In fact, the boss after this is some people say that he's the hardest boss all the gods can do it. I'm actually scared I'm gonna run out of arrows. Yeah, the bow does do good damage min-maxed. I'm afraid we're gonna run out of arrows. We only have 45 for phase 2. Yeah, we're doing DLC weapons as well. Hey, what's up, Chopasaurus Rex, baby? Yeah, Choppy, there's no way that hit me, bro. You saw that? We need an instant replay on that one. We're gonna have to be careful with our shots. Male cop with the Greatbow. This boss and one more prefer male cop. Maybe this won't be so bad. Gotta be more patient. All right, one window here. Patience. Let's get another shot. That's all we can do there safely. We gotta get rid of these fireballs. All right, one more. We got this. Get him out! That was our last shot, too. Let's go, baby! Rainer says you appeared on my YouTube randomly right when I followed you on TikTok. Let's fucking go, baby! We're trying to go that YouTube. Your bow is better than your bloodhound? Yo, honestly, the fire giant wasn't too bad with the great bow. I think the hard fights, I think Melkoff, Radagon is going to be impossible, bro. I don't know. Radagon's gonna be impossible. He catches arrows out to the air. Hectic Hazard! What's up, baby? LFG2. LFG, much love, don't you see? We've got Phil Evans, legendary. It is Phil. 1,000 likes. Where's the jump scare? They've been going off all stream. It is possible that they might have broken. I use Tickfinity. Is anybody in the top 5 here so I can see it a bit better? Yo, Aaron, you're lying to me, bro. You don't have 1,000 likes. The only people with 1,000 likes are Nate with 10,000, Killen with 4,000, Felix with 2,000, Benkai with 2,600, No Name with 1,800, Ollie with 1,100, and Bintz with 1,091, and Gualak with 1,080. Aaron, you're just lying, bro. Man, you made me think my stuff was broken. Don't lie, bro. That's not cool. Yeah, we just beat the fire giant. Just beat the fire giants. Like counter is broken. Bro, this thing has been breaking once a stream. I'm just going to add it back on. Xfinity needs to get their shit together. I pay $15 a month for freaking Pro to get like these counters and these jump scares and all this stuff. Like the sounds that play. And I understand stuff breaks sometimes, but the amount of times that it's breaking is fucking insane. It's like 3 times in 3 days, bro. All right, let's get him. All right. Gotta add it back up. Thank you, Holographic. Cool. All right, we gotta add it back up. Appreciate you, Holographic. Hey, much love. Thanks for the follow there. Bone Collector! LFG. Show the stats. No way, bro. You lied to me. You said you liked the days and times. This is Sparta! State of the 6-man variety! With, check this out. This is not a drill. 45 fucking months, baby! 45 months, damn near 4 years. Different level of wisdom, different level of understanding, different level of punishment. It's Sage of the 6-packs. Yeah, what's up, Unknown Cloud? How are ya? I appreciate that, Ryan. Yeah, what's up, Sage? How are you, brother? Happy Tuesday. LFG Sage here. We fucking go. Sage in the 6-pack set, and you know, it's seems like just yesterday. Bro, before you streamed a single time, bro. Much love to that. It's MCan. It's MCan. Welcome in, MCan. Raw. Yeah, dude, on Cloud. Honestly, bro, the Greatbow run. Honestly, on Cloud, the Greatbow has been surprisingly not too bad. I thought this was going to be horrible. Granted, we still have all the hard bosses, really starting with the Godskin duo, but especially Melcalf. I think Gideon's going to be tough, bro. Yeah, thank you so much for the rose, bro. That's so generous of you. Unknown Cloud always showing up, baby. Yo, Sage, literally a year before you even started streaming for the first time in there. I can't believe that, bro. That's fucking crazy. How time flies when you're having fun, bro. How time flies. How are you, brother? How's your Tuesday? You at work right now? Unknown Cloud, what do we got in the gym today, brother? Anybody hitting the workouts? Let's go, let's go. Godskin duos up. How are you on Crumbling Pharmazuka already? I saw you starting like an hour ago, an hour and 35 minutes ago. Yeah. I don't know. We live streamed the whole thing. You can see the VOD anywhere. Chest and back, love to hear it. Arnold split, baby. Chest day for Mike. I have legs, but I hit arms before I do legs as a reward. I think this is a unique split. I do push pull legs, but on push day and on pull day, I don't do like buys and tries. I just do arms together before I do legs. I do buys and tries, and then I do legs after on leg day. Oh, yo, Dev. How long are you on till we beat this boss? Can you try these live on stream for a reaction and rate them? I know. You guys, Dev found these protein what would you call those things, Dev? A protein meat stick with a breakfast flavor, and she's about to try it for the first time. They're 35 calories, 5 grams of protein. So if you eat 4 of them, that's 140 calories, 20 grams of protein. Which, if you compare that to a protein bar, that's really good macros. She's gonna try them on stream and see how she likes them. Yeah, she comes and sits here. Rates on a scale of 1 to 7. Are you killing main bosses or doing a full clear? Yeah, we're doing a full clear of all bosses, including the DLC and all the mini bosses with every single weapon in the game. We're doing all the remembrance bosses, all the main game bosses, as well as the DLC with every single weapon. All right, Dev, rate on a scale of 1 to 10. You're messing on me.
What?
No. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. I don't want to take one for it.
It's better than the one the gas station has.
It's better than... Are you freaking kidding me? Are you very happy that we looked for this and found it? It's very good. Are you excited to have breakfast? You know you need to eat 4 of those for the protein, right?
I had a protein bar. 30. 10, 40.
Yeah, she's my girl. Alice in Wonderland says, hi, Dev.
Hello.
Swimming is a great workout. I agree. Especially good for your cardiovascular system. Hey, what's up, Laser? I'm not sure how we're going to do Mailcap either. I'm going to see, maybe we'll have a window when he does his slam into the ground. Possibly.
Are you not entertained? Are you not
Swimming is
entertained?
great for your heart and good for like, you know, like good cardio. Good for just utilizing your muscles. LFGs, don't you see? We've got Potter Spider, don't you see? What, you want to show the brand it is when you get a chance? I just thought other people
They
might want
have
to
jokes inside.
They've got jokes inside?
Yes.
Oh. Hey, what's going on? Slow Kid 44, kind of a crazy name. Welcome in. What's the joke?
What do you get when you cross a snowman and a vampire?
Any guesses? What do you get when you cross a snowman and a vampire? Get your guess in.
I can tell them. Frostbite. This is a brand.
Once you read out the name.
Snack
meats.
meats.
What's the flavor you have?
I have chicken and maple.
Mmm. Very good, baby.
It tastes like breakfast.
That's a good one. Tastes like breakfast. You like it? Frey and Kratos. Yeah, I'm not Kratos. Pasha says, how are you, Dev?
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, Laser. I think we're just gonna have to try to go for when he does his axe diving attack. I think safe. Yeah, there's at Costco.
Nice to know we have Costco. Well, we got
Access to Costco.
We have access to Costco. I'm not good either, Potter Spider.
You're good. You almost beat that guy yesterday. You remember Chris? I don't like that one.
controller. Are you against sleep arrows?
There's no sleep arrows for the Greatbow. I'm not against the arrows, but I'm against the potions because that's like a consumable that you can use to.
How's that Dev is that good? She doesn't want to show off, so she makes Chef play.
I like Haza.
Explosive arrows?
Explosive arrows are cool. They don't have the great arrows for these.
I'm getting good use.
What the fuck? Since when does he go up here? You guys see that? And that's the thumbnail for the YouTube. Shooting that rolling ball right out to the wall.
I'm gonna go eat chips.
Enjoy. Get him the fuck out, baby! Yo! Who saw the raw punish? Get him the fuck out! Ah! Hey, yeah, Mike, let's go, baby! Yo! You got him that fucking pillar like no way, yeah? You might have to give Dev the controller. She handles my heavy lifting for me. Physique check! Yo, OD class. We're standing at a towering height of 6 foot 3 inches tall. We're weighing at a menacing weight of 254 pounds. Body fat. I think body fat's a true 11%. Emerge says, I can't tell if your girl loves you playing. I can't tell if your girl loves you playing your 100 plus playthroughs or thinks that you're nuts. She loves me. My girl loves gaming also. She plays Animal Crossing. She enjoys reading. She enjoys mangas. She enjoys watching otters on YouTube. She has her hobbies and I have mine. 20% by next year? Yo, you and 20% with the kind of numbers that you're lifting, we're going to be bringing a different kind of meaning to the nickname Shredded Shiva. Yeah, shout out Shredded Shiva. He's my goat. Shredded Shiva's my goat. Dev also plays some games on her Switch that I help her with on the boss parts, and she does the building and like fun parts. Plague says I'm not allowed to work out because a military profile. Plague says I'm not allowed to work out because a military profile. What's the best way to lose weight? I don't understand. If I'm not allowed to work out because a military profile, can you explain that to me so I can better answer your question? Yeah, Choppy Nation says WS Shredded Shiva, baby! Chopalicious Rex. Huge! Hell yeah. Yeah, can you explain that a little bit more, please? I need you to just like explain that more so I can better answer your question. He's hurt. He's hurt and he wants to lose weight. Just don't eat. Depending on how hurt you are, you can walk. If you can't walk, walk on your hands. Don't look for an So here's the thing. I have a heart condition that limits my action, so I'm not allowed to work out. So what I would recommend, because I served 4 years in the Marine Corps, and I've got friends that are in the Marine Corps, and I've got friends that are hurt, and I've got injuries, and everyone has injuries. And I'm not saying that yours are better or worse than anyone else, but what I will tell you, the same advice that, you know, helped me, and the same advice that will help anybody else is, and this is what you're doing right now. I'm not saying you're not doing it. It's what you're doing right now by even saying something in this live stream, is don't look for a reason or an excuse not to work out, aka I'm hurt, how do I lose weight? I can't lose weight because I'm hurt. Look for a reason too. So if you have a heart condition and your heart rate can't get over a certain amount of beats per minute, one thing you can do is I'm sure you already have something that monitors your heart rate, so you can go for a walk. If you're talking about, yeah, you can, but if you're talking about just your heart can't beat too fast, then you can go for a walk and you can watch your beats per minute. You can make sure that it doesn't go too fast. Physics is all about the amount of weight you're carrying in order to burn calories over a distance. So even if you walk very slowly, you can walk with the heart condition. As long as the doctor says that. If your heart condition means you're laying in bed all day, I have a good friend. His name's Arthur Quill. He's fully paralyzed from the neck down. He's fully paralyzed from the neck down, so he can't move out of his bed. So for him, he has a full-time caretaker. They come in, they feed him, and he's written a lot of books. He has a tool that he uses, you know, with his face, and he helps, and he writes novels. For him, when he was losing weight, he couldn't move. So how did he lose weight? He just focused on the food. He found foods that filled him up more, helped him out with it. So whatever your condition or reason is, if the goal is to lose weight, one of two things are always true. You either need to move more, whether that is with your, you know, walking, lifting weights, whatever. If you can't do that, then you need to eat less calories than you're currently eating. I'm not saying less food, but less calories, you know. So sometimes you can eat more food and less calories. For example, let's say I'm used to eating 1 bag of potato chips a day, and I switched to 4 bags of Ova Redenbacher Smart Pop popcorn. I'm eating more food, but I'm eating less calories because the volume is bigger, but the calories are smaller. I'm getting more filled up. So there's other things you can do. I would look up foods that are Google foods that are not calorically dense, and then with that list, find some foods that'll help you stay full on low calories. And again, the heart condition thing, only you and your doctors will know how much you can or can't move and exercise with that. So I would do whatever my doctor says is the most that I can move. But even if you're just in bed and you can't move at all, you can lose weight like my friend Arthur Quill, who is paralyzed from the waist down. So yeah, so that's what I think about that. I wish you the best. If you have, as a matter of fact, I'll do this. Let me drop you a follow, Plague. So that way, if you're just kind of confused, maybe you're looking some stuff up and it's not making sense, and you're like, yo, this is a food that's saying that it's low calories. I can help, you know, with that kind of stuff. My specialty is in nutrition. And for you, brother, if it's one or two like quick questions like, hey, what do you think about this food or this food? I would either say like yes, or hey, I wouldn't recommend that, and I would recommend like a substitute for you. So, I dropped your phone.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
What the fuck, bro?
Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Shredded Shiva, are you kidding me? The surprise, baby boy, yo! Hold it, you guys! Yo, I don't believe this.
Let
Yo,
him cook.
Shredded Shiva is a young man putting
Let him cook.
time in the gym.
I said let him.
Man is 19 years old, working his ass off. And what does he decide to do? Dropped in a fucking surprise, baby. Oi! leveled up to level 20. Can we get a W Shreeva on the live stream? A Weaver, baby. Yo, bro. Crash Bandicoot with the game pop and the Seabread pops. He says Shiva the Goat. W Crash Bandicoot, W Alex. Supernova the Iceman with the W's. Rifters with the W's. Alex with the W's. Painkillers with the W's. Sword emoji with the W's. Shiva. Yo. Holy fuck, bro. Holy. Rain is bad. Welcome in. Rain is bad with the W's. AVR says W shredded Shiva. Utility. Yo, you guys. I'm a small content creator and something like that. I don't know if y'all realize. Wait, because I didn't even realize this. This gift, bro, is the equivalent of not one, not two, but 3 galaxies. Here on this channel, when galaxies get dropped, we have a tradition. Does anybody know the tradition when galaxies get dropped in the Sway Farm? Does anyone know the tradition? Step 1. Get a girl. Yo, Rain is bad news. Crash Bandicoot news. Step 2. Take her shoe. Step 3. Get a bottle of liquor. Step 4. Pour some more. 3 1,000 per galaxy, a nice round number. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
Let him cook.
Attack the horn!
Let him
With
cook.
the galley, baby! Let's pull it up! 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Potassium! Cherry on top of the lifted sub! Looks like we're going to work with a little bit of a pulse today. Yo!
Let him cook.
Can we get take
Let him
Das
cook now.
Boot in the
Let him
line?
cook.
W Shariva shredded variety. W attack the horn. Hunt. Let's get down to business. Das Boot says G. Potassium with the lifted sub. Something from the Scottish laser. Das Boot says that. Das Boot says me. Let's go. Attack the horn. Shredded she's a Potassium. Go.
How about the car flexing like Sylvester? No,
Yes, sir! 100,000 likes! My soldiers, rage! Shiva said it's pool day, baby. Time to fucking celebrate. You love to see it. It's the mighty Potassium who says, here for the lunch break. Thanks for the early stream. Hell yeah, Potassium. LFG to the pro. Potassium, you know. We've got all tackle horns in the live for sure. Hey, what's up, Scott Totti? Lot spread. Yeah, you got it. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? This can't be taken back, are you sure? With great lads come great responsibilities. Yeah, what's up, you guys? Thank you so much, Shredded Shiva. Thank you so much, Attack the Horn. LFGs, it's Potassium with all the love here we. Hardest boss for you, GD Red. You're so pretty. I'm not the Titan Viking. Average Elden Ring player, Shredded. Yo, Crash Bandicoot, is that a JoJo reference? If you guys think about it, everything is a JoJo reference. Who's seen the new Iron Bias? I am on the purple app, S. Doty. I might have my girl take out male cock for sure. Hey, pretty girl. Can you handle my light work for me? I appreciate that because I gotta pee. The hardest boss is Judy on the L knowing. Can you go up this bridge for me and head into Milcom and beat him up? Oh, we just did a lot spread. It would be very cool if you did one as well. You got big lots.
Yeah. I didn't listen to a word you said. What do? I go up these stairs, I assume. Do I have to mess with this? Is this the monster that I'm going? I'm doing? Oh, I think it must be. This is normally... What I normally do is dodge, and then I'll do this. Oh! Oh, it's an arrow. Did I get hit? Have I been hit? How does he do this and read you guys? Was that the boss? Was that the boss or no?
Get him, Dev! Can we get a W, Dev? W, Dev's in the live! W Juice, WG, W Alex, W Crash, W Daigo. Praise the stamina bard. She survived Milcom a long time.
Well, it wasn't that long because I thought I was fighting the thing outside.
He's tricky. You did good though.
But he looks so much like a...
He does look like a boss. Yeah, Deb did good, bro. Honestly, better than my first try at Milcom. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, better than my first try. Yo, Pilgrim. With great stamina comes great responsibility. Honestly, she did well. Dev, is he gonna enjoy some little piggies? Yo, I don't like toes. You guys, the toe liking jokes, they've just gone too far. I wonder, can I further boost them if I do the true? Let's see if I can further boost this. I think it was a solid try. W Dev, show him no mercy. W Dev from the Mighty Crash Bandicoot song. The damage is good, bro. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Let's finish him off. Let's go, laser! Get him out! Hey, welcome back in, Alex. Alex says, LFGs, don't you see? We've got DT in the live stream. It's DT with the fall. Yo, shout out to Crash Bandicoot. That same bit hits hard as fuck, bro. Hits hard as fuck. Whenever there's a brand new fall letter. Favorite weapon so far? Yo, you're streaming the death this run? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Yo, have you decided what routing that you're going to be doing, Miles? I'd love to hear it, bro. That's exciting. Favorite weapon so far? I would say maybe the Rusted Anchor. The Rusted Anchor was a really fun one. The funnest one that I wasn't expecting to be fun, it was a greatsword. The Crucible Knights use it. It's called Ovis Greatsword. The Asteroid was sick on that, bro. Really cool. All right, let's see how this goes. Not great is the answer. Wow, I can't recover. We're gonna use the Dark Moon on weapon number 100 to properly honor it. It is the one and only, it's Laser you see from Scotland. He said, big W's, LFG's too, it's Laser from you. And he said, W's, yo, he has not been damaged at all. This is bad. What do you think about that shredded Shiva? Weapon number 100? Sounds fire. Bro, every time we shoot, we're getting punished. Second phase. How are we gonna do this, you guys? Try to use the pillar to create an angle. Bro, that's some male calf shit right there. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, I think so. Shredded Shiva. Environment's the way to go. Damn. This is gonna be tough, bro. I would start stringing with Aesop. Deathless runs are tough, especially when you're learning like the writing and stuff that you're gonna want to take. That was pretty close. Sound cues are important when using pillars. What do you normally listen for, Shiva? Let's do the Dragon Crest so we can tank a bit more damage. What are you sipping on? I got unsponsored root beer zero today. Yeah, Octopus, thank you so much for the big hearts, baby. Big hearts only. Got it. You got hit behind a pillar. Oh, like his wind up. Yeah. Good points. Good points. Yeah, dude, root beer zero sugar is amazing, bro. I really love it. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. I think we're not going to stay at full health very often. So let's take off the ritual sword, put on the Dragon Crest, so that way when we do trade with them in the recovery animation, it won't punish us as much. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't quite have the frames. But we should be able to trade here. That's all right. We're gonna have to manage our shots well. The recovery is so long. There's a window after he does his slash combo with the slashes, like all three of them and the double. Oh. Yeah, there's the window, Shriva. Damn. Hey, what's up, Samson lad? Yo, this is gonna be a tough one, bro. This one's gonna be hard. The first one, get behind him to avoid it. The first one. Stick to the left when fighting him. Fuck. That's gonna be hard for me. Why you don't use fast attack? Isn't fast attack just this? His speed is a problem for this. It really is. You were right from the start to the run, Kari. Yeah, that's seriously the fast attack. The Greatbows have a very slow wind up and recovery. Those are the ones we have to avoid. LFGs, don't you see? Full frog back in the live stream with the big. Hey, Whiskey lad, bro. Whiskey, we've been in for a while to hit, bro. Man, I can't get the attack off. Come on. Yo, Whiskey, bro. Male cop with this weapon is crazy. You called it, Corey. Yo, this is the Greatbow as well. This is the Greatbow as well. So it's so slow. This is gonna be a tough one. We're gonna have to play really precise. We're gonna have to line them up on the pillars. I think it's line them up on the pillars. I think the first strat is the best. On phase one, we only punish after his downward spike and we just trade from there only. Now let's go Octopus. And then second phase, we line them up on the pillars. And then even then, we're going to need a bit of luck, I believe. It's going to be a hard one. I wish the bow class got the... He moves around a lot. You need a perfect window. Yeah. And right when the run started, I remember I remember, Corey, you mentioned male cop. I actually wasn't that as worried about male cop. I should have been. Not a lot of windows. Yeah, second phase is the hard part. And he's kind of got a delete button with the double roll. Knocks me off the cliff, bro. It was a bit of a time saver. All right, not bad. That's 2 hits on him. We're not going to try to punish stats anymore. Can't punish that. This should be a punish. Okay, we can't punish this. Here's our punish. Still have to trade sometimes, but it's our best shot. So happy no one saw me fall off the cliff on the last attempt. Let's heal it. One more. Yeah, no one saw that one. That's lovely, that. Whiskey Lord! So far, so good, brother. I had a cancellation in training. And lately, now that I live so close to where the primary gym I train people at, whenever I get a cancellation, I've been coming in and trying to get a stream in when possible. All right, let's use the environment. man, this one's gonna be hard. On the tree sentinel, the recovery is so long, bro. Gotta head to work. In case the season ends today, I entered at 1,217, 45.80% win streak. Yo, no resets today. No resets. I think the strat is good. Yo, Zach, no resets today. We need it in the top 1,000, brother. Thank you, Odie Class. Yo, Zach Rhyme with the top 1,000. It's not gonna reset today. I'm channeling it, man. I'm channeling it, yeah. Oh, you look like Corlett. No, I'm channeling it, man. My guy, Zach Rhyme, just in time. LFGs, don't you see? We've got Dom Rosie in the live. You see, it's Dom Rose. Much love, bro. Man, I wish we could somehow break his stance, bro. Ah, dude. Instant charge is tough. Why live? Ooh, what are you getting from Sonic? Sonic's so underrated, bro. People love to hate on Sonic for no reason. Here we go. Dude, those triple smashers go so hard. They actually have a fuck ton of protein as well, Whiskey. A fuck ton of protein. RNG's not too bad here. All right, second phase of the 11 fast. We got this. Let's play careful. Insane recovery, bro. Too low on stamina to try to punish again. Dude, I have no idea how we're gonna do Gideon, honestly. I didn't watch him be the highest one at this point. True Robin Hood, baby. Let's go!
No, sir.
Works like a charm. W streamer, baby. Hell yeah, let's go, Compton. Serious. Hey, thanks very much, Nate. Yo, this might be the toughest fight of them all day coming up. Gideon's gonna be brutal. The worst weapon you've had to use so far, all of the shields. This one, it's pretty hard, but it's also just different. That fight was really hard with it. Hell yeah, let's go, Zach. Yo, I'm so glad you caught the end of it, Zach Lord. Wins, just missing a 1 at the beginning for the Marine Corps' birthday. 775. Back in 1775, brother. Yo, a bunch of former Marines hanging out in the live right here. Zach Rhyme, Whiskey Nation, my save. Yeah, dude. Much love, Captain. Oh, the serious variety. I don't know about Gideon, bro. Honestly, if you hit him during dialogue, it'll knock down and you can keep spamming. Yo, brilliant idea. But if we don't do it on the first time, we might be cooked. How are you gonna defeat Radagon and the Elden Beast? I've got no idea. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of vets over on the purple up today. I'm not too sure. No natties can wield a Greatbow, gear approved weapon. That might be the intro of the video on YouTube. I honestly don't know. I really don't know. Yo, thank you so much. Yeah, Octopus coming in clutch with the hearts and the awesomes. And the raws and the LFGs. Yo, what the hell? Fuck am I? LFGC, big W's here. Correct, Elden Ring is the series. Holy row! How you doing? Put on hype. The next weapon that we have to use is the jellyfish shield. Another shield, bro. And we have to use it as just a fucking weapon. The Greatbow's been tough. We have to just bonk. But then we've got the magma stick whips after. And then another shield, bro. Jump and attack? I can't, bro. Watch what happens if when you jump and attack, but you land still. You could, if you start the animation first and then jump, it cancels it. You can't do it because the wind-up's too long, unfortunately. Dude, I'm so cooked. I'm gonna run out of great bolts, bro. Ha. I think we got very, very lucky, bro. I think we got very lucky on that. Bro, I think... Hey, Reef Keef, you made it over from the fucking TikTok to the Twitch. Sherry Reed. Bro, I wasn't expecting to see you until the weekend, lads. How the hell are you, Jerry? Let's go. Much love. Hell yeah. Much love to that. Sword of Knights and Flame. We did that one. We did Melania, Moog. Sword of Night and Flame was a really fun one. Got off work early today? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, much love. Yo, Reef Keep, welcome in from the fucking TikTok side to the Twitch, baby. Easiest weapon to beat Elden Ring? We had a pretty easy time with the Rivers of Blood yesterday. We've got 1,054 hours in Elden Ring. Sounds good, Crash. Bandicoot variety! The Sword of Knights and Flame was about 2 weeks ago. Hardest weapon so far? All of the shields. All the shields. We've got another shield as well. Take your pick. We've done 3 shields so far. The brass shield, the Great Turtle shield, and the Beastman's Jar shield. They were all the worst. They were all the worst. Okay, Proto, hi, brother. Where are you from? Born and raised in Ireland, bro. Born and raised in Ireland. This one might be the toughest fight. This one and Radagon, because he catches the arrows out of the air. That's the thing with Radagon. It's gonna be tough. You can't do a 360 shot with this. You can't like turn your character 360 degrees in Elden Ring. It'd be cool if you could. The jump bow attack is faster. It is, but you just can't. The recovery is so harsh. It's because it's a great bow. It's great for actual bows. Because the character has to set down Whiskey. He's got to set his jump before he starts his wind up with the great bow. It's horrible. I think we're gonna have to try to trade there for one day. Fuck. open. All right, let's see if we can have a window here. Damn. We have to trade with him every single hit, at least in phase 1. Kind of crazy. See if we get the overhead swing. As soon as I top shoot, he's gonna fly across the map and stomp. Watch this. Jumps over the arrow is so crazy. I've had to trade him for every single hit. I honestly think phase 2 will be easier. Whoa, whoa. Who's that official Sway fan member? Could it be the one? Could it be the only? Could it be the almighty Ahmed? No. What's going on, Ahmed? How are you, brother? All right. Here we go. What up, JT, from the YouTube to the Twitch? Doing amazing, long journey, but wait, wow. Yeah, can we get a W, Ahmed, in the live of Wahmed? The guy's been attacking his mental health with a different level of wisdom, different level of understanding, different level of punishment. W, Ahmed, we call that a Wahmed, baby. Hell yeah. big W for Ahmed. W Ahmed from the Whiskey, from the Choposaurus Rest, from Rifters F, baby. Hell yeah, what's going on, Angry Viking official? Phase 2? Yo, phase 2 won't be that bad. We're gonna have an easy shot in phase 2. Whenever he does his roar slam attack, we'll have a free window. Phase 2 is gonna be easy. This attack, right here. Look at this, we'll get out of here. Free shot. We're just gonna have to bait it, but we got this. Bro, I got stunned from that? Are you fucking kidding me? Since when can you not jump those spikes, bro? Man. I'm out of heals. Damn. I did Bear's Bouquet already. 17-hour bus ride behind you? We play on PC. Playing on PC. I think this is the setup. Man. That was close. Honestly. We need to play phase 1 a bit better. Yo, if this was a bow, it would be no problem, but the Greatbow. An Elden Ring? Elden World, you get it over in the Volcano Manor. Each run normally takes about 2 hours, with harder runs taking longer. I would consider this a harder run. It's taken almost 3 hours so far. One frame away. We've got an Ashavor. Just doesn't really hate us. What's right here? All right, and now we wait for the ox, for the the swing axe slab for our next windows. Now that we're in this part of phase 1, this right here, we have a shot. We'll have to trade with it most of the time, but we can trade there. Oh, I thought I was 8 to it. All right, we got this. Let's go. We did tree runs yesterday. How many hours you have? 1,054. I've been working nights for over 10 years.
That will be all.
Horaloo is difficult, but we have the Dragon Crest Great Shield, so we should survive all of his hits. Damn, that still does so much damage, even with the Dragon Crest. Thanks, Odie. So this is our free window here. We know this is gonna work. He closes so much distance. Yeah, we've got 1,054 hours. Still catches me. Come on. These are the best arrows for the Greatbows. They're horrible. This is a tough one, lads. Let's go, Reef. We got this. We'll trade here. Come on, baby. Arrow sticking out of the top of his head's not slowing down this warrior at all. Come on, baby. We got this, you guys. 2 more should do it. Could be one. This could be it. Can't do the shot here. I got caught in the second grasp. All right, this could be it. Come on, finish him off. It missed. Coming up. Come on, come on. This could be it. Come on. Let's finish him. Get him out. It's too easy. W Odie, W Jerry, W Guy Gus, W Whiskey. W Quirty, W Alex, W Juice, W Eloise, baby. Let's get it. Yo, Odie, let's go. 236 people in for the finale. Up next is Radagon and the Elden Beast. Here we go, baby. One more fight and then we're done with the fucking crossbow. Jerry with the 5 bomb. Jerry with the 5 gifted subs, baby. Oi! Jerry growing the sway, fam. Yo, you guys, anytime somebody drops a 5, bomb, even on the paper up. We got a bit of a tradition over here. We got a bit of a tradition over here that involves shoes, liquor, and a beat, baby. I think it's my ring lights. They put like a kind of orange downlighting on me. Depending on when the sun is coming to that window, sometimes it just looks a little bit more. Anyways, baby, this is in honor of Jerry. Oh, the Reed variety. Can we get a toss boot in the live? 1, 2, 3, toss boot in honor of Jerry with the 5 gifted subs Jerry line. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 5 1,005. Here we go. Step 1, get a girl. Step 2, take her shoe. Step 3, get liquor. Step 5, pour the liquor in your girl's shoe. Step 5, cheers to Jerry. Shante to the sway farm. Salute, baby. For Jerry! And the 5 bomb! Woo!
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook.
Corey with the
I said, let him cook.
We're pouring up another round for Corey! Can we get a W, Corey? A Warry, baby! Big W for Corey!
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
1 1,000,
Let
2
him cook.
1,000, 3.
I said,
W Corey
let
says
him
Juice Sky. W Corey's. Reeve King. Shante. W Bird. Let's fucking get Corey, lad. Hey, back to back, big galleys. Yeah, you know we gotta pop a shoe for a galley, but something of an alcoholic, but that's all right. That's all right. Recovering alcoholic, recovering from the last time. Hell yeah, baby, it's time. Corey says get in there. In honor of the Sway Farm, in honor of Jerry dropping in the huge firebomb. Corey says let's get it on. Get in there, he says. LFG's and dead. Woo. Man, that's spicy. That is spicy. All right, here we go. Buyer Spear says, I love you, but do you love us? Hey, yeah, brother. Rough. I just realized we might run out of arrows here, huh? The armor set is the Albank armor and Young Ladon's gauntlets and greaves with the Albuquerque mask, which you get in Volcano Manor. Oh man, hey, fridge in for the very end, baby! Okay. This might be a problem. We still doing a sheesh challenge, huh? He's already finished. What's the best way to answer this without sounding like rude? I think the first thing I would say is just because one person's done a challenge doesn't mean that nobody else should do it. The second thing I would say is Sheesh is doing his challenge very different than I did mine. For example, Sheesh did not do bows, shields, staffs, seals, or greatbows, and we're including all of that, including every single shield. Tree Sheesh didn't play the game how we play it. He used teleports to just go from boss to boss to boss. For on the Godskin duo, he used sleep potions every time, so we're including the Godskin duo without sleeping potions. I wasn't saying that. I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm just saying it out loud in the live for anyone else who might see someone else doing this challenge so they understand the difference of it. Say it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. All right, here we go. Yeah, Kinjalad! Oi! I thought they got a DM from you, brother. I didn't see it. I'm dropping you a follow, so it shouldn't have gotten filtered. I dropped you a follow the other day. Did you DM me? I know it was late when you hopped off. That's the tough part with him. He's gonna grab the arrows. Okay, that's a window. This is a window. This is gonna be tough. See if we can sneak one in here. He grabs it, bro. I think we need to stick to... We'll try here. We'll try this one. Okay, we still gotta try it there because unless he does that quick stop, I think we'll be able to get it. This one should be a window for sure. Still get punished? Fuck, man. We're definitely gonna need the Dragon Crest Great Shield. Window. All right, we need the defensive talismans. We're gonna have to go lower damage with the defensive talismans. Man, finish your tuna. We had some hot sauce in there, brother. We had some hot sauce in there. Yeah, the thing is, it's the recovery after each time. We'll put on the Dragon Crest Great Shield for sure. You out of here, Jerry Lad. Jerry says, gotta go, getting the kiddos. Yo, thank you so much for popping in, Jerry. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much for being a part of the last couple of W's. And thank you so much for the huge 5 limited subs, baby. Any tips on your mods? They aren't working. You can have up to 30. You can have up to 30 on TikTok. So if you have too many mods, sometimes you can see who's been the most active in your live streams, and you can remove the people that aren't as active. It'll say like last watched your live. For your TikTok moderators, it'll say like last watched your live a day ago, a week ago, whatever. And you can see if you have some that haven't been in a while, I would remove those ones and moderate the people that are in a bit more. We got to do a window here, even if he does the stomp. This is going to be a whale of a last fight crash. Window. Sorta window. Not really. All right, we got hit there. No punish. Hey, what's up, guitar? Oh, the gaming variety. Strat's working good. No window here. Here we go. This is a window where we can sometimes avoid damage. It's the best we can hope to do with the Greatbow. As long as it's not the stop, we can trade. All right, as long as it's not the stop, we'll be able to trade here. No stop. All right, W trade. Very rare window to sometimes not get hit. It worked. Here we go. Mostly open window. Can we get two? On fort. All right, now we know we can only get one on that. right, here we go. Here's the window. We got this, you guys. Honestly, it's a win for us to trade. As long as it doesn't stun us out of our attacks, we're at least doing damage to him. Like here. All right, we should get another window here. Only one there. The views, don't you see? All right, here's a window. Let's hit him. Trade, trade, trade. Yes. A rare no damage trade. All right, as long as it's not the stomp, we can trade him. Beautiful. You got 6 for the beast. Six heals for the Elden beast. Let's take that on a Greatbow run. Hell yeah. Guitar says wild how much choreography with the Greatbow. Yo, it's so crazy. You have such few windows. I think that's about as good as the first phase as you can hope. Let's win this. And let's do the choppy C. Big double, use much to see. Yo, I'm not the Techno Viking, man. What? No. For the Greatbows, whenever you, like, when you jump, you have to land before you can start the attack, unfortunately. Wow. That's brutal. That's pretty tough, yeah? It's the same attack I struggle with. As long as I was a little bit further back, it's a slight delay and then you roll forward. How long ago was the crossbow run? We've done 3 crossbow runs. You should have a Viking chant for channel points. I'll see what I can do. I like the idea, Clark. I like the idea. I'm not a Viking, but I do like the idea. All right, we're gonna have an even cleaner Radon. Sorry guys, kind of got a lock in on this fight.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
He's kind of spamming it now, yeah. Much love to that get swole. Nice RNG. All right, baby. Now let's clutch this shite up. Unreal. That's crazy RNG. I didn't want to be at this hill because of if I get in the perfect range of that other attack. I want to keep up to full basically. Yeah. Try two? Nah. Bring around the Paisy Time. Yep. Let's see if we can get... Oh, it's done. All right, here we go. Stamina's kind of low. Gotta play this carefully. We should get 2 here. Oof, didn't double hit me that time. Here we go. Get another one in there, lad. This could be it. Let's finish this. Greatbows only. If you were here so I can personally thank you, drop a 1 in the live for your YouTube video. One in the line if you were here, baby. All he needs is a Greatbow. W Whiskey, W Phase, and W Odie, W Magnificent Marty, W Biggest, W Braden, W Raiden, W Box, W Robbie, W Vanguard, W Tony, W Sean, W Brew, W Indigo, W Josh, Bandicoot, W Robbie, W Azu, W Box, W John, W Zara. Let's go, Santora. Big does, big loves. Let's get 505. Guitar Gaming. Holy Mars with the fucking league basketball. Big Mike back and he's jumping the kids. Let's go, Big Mike. Huge. Let's go, Box Unity. Much love to you, the whiskey. Oi. That was a little too easy. That was an anticlimactic last boss with the Greatbow. Right? What do you say we end with Moon? The true outer god, Moon, and the blood of God, baby. We have beaten Elden Ring with the Magna Blade. Yo, I don't think that was good enough. Let's go kill Moog too. Let's get Moog, baby! The lyrics of the song, my friend Crash Bandicoot designed it. It says new challengers, W's in the chat. Sway fam rising, much love to that. Get swole, get swole. Gabi, so far, I think the most OP weapon I've used in Elden Ring so far is the rusty anchor out of pickaxe. Much love to that. Get swole. It's such as. Let's go. Yo, one more. Let's do Moog. Can you do it with gloves? What do you mean gloves, brother? How many hours do you have on Steam? 1,051 when we started. We've been playing 3 hours. 1,054. Get swole. Get swole. Share your stats? Yeah, sure. The Zoolander is good, although I haven't done a full playthrough. All great swords. Much love, don't you see? We've got Mike with the big W's. Gonna swear more? Yo, brother, that's over 45 hours straight of gameplay. Born and raised in North Ireland, but I've been in the States for half my life, so I faded Irish accent, I suppose. I have 1,054 hours in this game. Gonna text me? Hey, sounds good, brother. The Sonic meal. I was on the phone, so I missed the last half. Oh. That was, bro. The Radagon fight was a hard one. The Radagon fight was tough. Should I do haggle tree before or after crumbling? I would do it before. LFGs, don't you see? We've got Lucky the goat, and with that, it's Sean of the Mick, bro. Yeah, you know Sean Mick's Irish, brother. All right, we'll do Moog. We'll end with Moog. Thank you again so much, Mars. Thank you so much, Big Mike. We'll do Moog. I'm gonna pee, and then we'll do Moog. He's the true last boss. True last boss, Moog. Let's fucking go.
Cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. On a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw.
My soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world. My soldiers push forward. My soldiers scream out. My soldiers
Yippee-i-oh, yippee-i-oh.
Raw? All right, let's get this pose, bro.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Guy just had an update about the girl that he was talking to on Snapchat. No, I didn't get it. What's the update, guy goes? Let's go. I made 6767 likes. Do you think you could pull Ronnie? Definitely not. I've got Dev, so I wouldn't even try. I've got true Elden God. True Elden Goddess Dev. I asked her our day what she said it was good. And I asked, hopefully she's got something to look forward to here soon. And she said, you and me, boo. Wait. Hopefully she's got something to look forward to here soon. Like looking forward to you two hanging out. Wait, was she saying she's looking forward to the two of you hanging out? Hell yeah, baby! LFG's to guy Gus and he said double use, it's the Riddler and dead. I don't use soap in real life, so I use it in the game to make it a nice clean kill. And I'm sure once the two of y'all hang out, guy goes, it'll be GG's. Because you're really funny, really charming. It's just a matter of getting that first initial hangout for you, I have a feeling. He's not too bad. I got a free shot at him there. Damn. Greatbow's tough, man. Yeah, we do the DLC and every single boss and all mini bosses as well. I decided to embrace the game and learn the broken tech that keep getting used on me. Bro, here's the thing about like hyper competitive games like that. You've got to attack the meta, especially at the level that you're playing at. If you didn't, you're putting yourself at a big disadvantage. Even if you don't spam the meta, in my opinion, you have to at least use it, because that'll also help you kite it. Fucking holy.
New fans, W's in the chat. Swall fam rising, yeah, welcome to the guess what?
Here we go. On 4, bro. Yo, the punishes are so real in this. Dang, I think I rolled it too. Come on. 95th. How long did it take? A pretty long time. Definitely over 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. What would get you leaner, getting 10K steps in or 6K steps? And like an hour or two of pogo hops? I would say probably 10K steps. Because you just don't know how many pogo hops you're going to be doing in an hour or two. And the steps are just objective and you can track them and they'll be more consistent. I think like 2.5 weeks because we started on the 7th. The Greatbow was tough. This was one of the harder runs, I'd say. It was harder than any of the regular bow runs for sure. I was out of stamina. He's one top. Let's finish this poke out. Papa Sway.
About the flexing like Sylvester.
I think I'm better than Let Me Solo, but I think there's other Elden players that are better than me. How many times have we beat the game since the Rivers of Blood? I think 4. Easy dubs. Get swole. All right, beautiful. I got 20 minutes now to get to work. I got 20 minutes, plenty of time. plenty of time. All right, you guys. For those new here, I'm a full-time personal trainer, and one of my clients canceled on me earlier, and I had to bump them back a little bit. So I need to go do some personal training stuff now. I had most of my clients in the morning, but there was one who pushed it back a little bit. So I need to go get dressed, get the smell of vodka off of my breath, and go get some personal training. Let's go. Hold on, let's see what's going on here in a little bit of a ring. Yeah. Oh my fellas, let's go. Shield run in a couple hours. Oh, shield run. We've got the great jellyfish shield run. Let's go! Alright, here we go. We're gonna set up a raid to couple of these. Big raid! Let's give Corporal Cruz a lot of hype. He's a good friend. The good Corporal, he normally watches on TikTok. And watch some amazing gameplay! Let's see some good gameplay from the new Crimson Desert. Let's get it, baby! Huge! Let's spam W Cruz. Woozes in the raid. Hey, I'll let her know. Thanks, you guys. When are we getting back on? Gold Ring will be back on in about 3 or 4 hours, and we'll do 2 more runs tonight. A shield run and a whip run. We'll do a shield run and a whip run tonight. Let's run. See you soon. Yeah, we'll be on for about 4 or 5 more hours tonight. Let's go!
Are you not entertained?
Huge!
Are you not entertained?
Hey, do me a favor. Show all the hype in the world to my guy, Cripple Cruz. Let's drop this W Cruz, baby!
What's up? What up, boys? I just came back from a little break, so it's good timing. This game's fun, dude. I think you would like it. Yeah, dude. Once you get used to the controls, it's actually really fun. It definitely takes a minute, though.
Hey, pretty good.